There's something about building with your hands, and then at the end of the day, you get to look at it and see things that I created or I did. My name is Eric Doran, and I make metal art for a living. I went to university and I graduated, and I have a finance degree in financial management. I had a good job after college. I lived in Charlotte and I was an estimator for a big company, and everything seemed to be going well. And then while living in Buenos Aires, Argentina, I came across a big warehouse where there was a metal artist by the name of Carlos Regazzoni, and his work had a really profound impact on me. It just looked cool. It was cool, and I wanted to explore some of the fun that he was making by doing those kinds of sculptures, and that drove me to learn how to weld and to start making stuff. And little bit by little bit, it grows from a hobby to a lifestyle. It has now shifted and changed my life in ways I never expected, but I don't regret it, but it's a lifestyle now for me to be an artist and just see the world differently.
I was using recycled material from a farm that we took down that was going to get demolished. And that's when I came in contact with Derek as far as him doing some metal work there. And we actually went to the scrap yard and got all the stuff that was getting ready to be melted back down. We purchased it and made a fountain that is now on the patio outside the new restaurant we built. So we're kind of on the same page about recycling stuff and putting it back into use, where anyone else would just throw it out and buy new from China. So now we've got a gate material that was left over from a couple different places, and we're making one really nice gate, which we're going to put on a piece of property where I'm getting ready to build a second house on.
The project I was working on today is a double paneled gate. They're symmetric, and they are fabricated from some other gates and other pieces of steel. Some of the steel came from the country of Turkey. It was imported by another guy. Some of the steel was left over at the house when the client bought it. Some of it's new, so it's a mixed salad there, and that's a great example of what I do. And I like that. I like the mixed salad of the old and the new. I focus on reclaimed and recycled materials, using old antique materials, using sustainable materials, and giving them new life and giving them new opportunities to shine, because we don't make things like we used to, and some of these things we're never going to make them again, but they still have nostalgia and history and class. Obviously, when I need to, I'll use new stuff, but I would prefer to use the older stuff because it has character, it has a story. Where did it come from? How old it is? That's all appealing to me. It's all interesting to me. It's part of the art, in my opinion.